Hello, this is Dumont here with a Megaman X4 review. This is for the PS1, I think, but I'm playing it on my PS2. This video is dedicated to Poko. Just wanted to say, Poko, you've been a really cool internet friend. Thank you for that. Um, and I'm sorry. So okay, let's get it on. I just want to make up. So here we go. Mega Man X4. Man, I'm not a really good video game player or a Mega Man player. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I have this stuff saved. Here, look, check this out. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and let me play this one right here. Not sure if this is the right one. As you saw, I pretty much have almost everything that you can get. Okay, so this is the character stage or stage select place, should I say. Character meaning bosses that you can select. And as you know, this is typical Mega Man trademark. The dude that you see on the right corner over there, his name is Double, and the story for this Mega Man X series has been pretty interesting, should I say. And for X4, this Double plays, he plays a significant part, so it's really cool. I'm not. Let me skip the spider stage. Show you some really cool stages. Like, okay, this is a hard stage. One thing that I want to make clear is Mega Man games are really hard, as you probably know. Playing with Zero is much more funner, okay? But it's hard. It's very hard. So if you just want to beat the game, play with Mega Man. And if you just want to have fun, I'd say play with Zero. Now here he is in his ultimate armor, and basically, like, if you hit the jump twice, he can kind of hover like this, and this is very important if you want to play perfect and not get hit and stuff. One of the most important things, okay, so he has shoot, and then he has this charge shooting, right, which is probably another staple thing. He has the dash, which is excellent, and he can climb up the walls, as, he can probably do in many of the other Mega Mans. One thing that's very important right here is this. This is his Giga Slash or Giga Tackle. I don't know the name. Giga Move, whatever. This is super powerful. There's a cheat code that you can do where you can get this right away, and once you get this, the game becomes significantly easier. But you know what? Without it, it's super hard. So I recommend getting it, and then try not to use it as much as possible, but it is really fun. Now real quick, I'm going to show you. Look, I already got all the different weapons, and each weapon does whatever different things, and they're very effective if you figure out which one to use on which baddie. On the bottom right here, you see now I selected the energy tank. What it is if you collect energy, extra energy, like right now my life is full, well, I could also fill up this energy tank, and since I have two of them, like if I'm dying, I'll just select the energy tank, and it'll convert the energy tank's energy into my own energy. That sounds kind of confusing, but I think you know what I mean. And so I have double tanks right here, which is great. You can get hearts in this game, and those hearts increase your energy bar. Not these extra energy tanks, but your normal energy bar. So the hearts are also very important. And then this one, I think, is for the weapon. So you do the same idea, when your weapon runs out, because they will run out, meaning these weapons, not your own. Okay, so this is what it's called. I guess it's called the Nova Strike, if I'm not mistaken. The Nova Strike is the Giga Strike or whatever. And then what's kind of interesting is this escape button right here. I didn't even know, but at any time when you enter a stage, you press pause. You could hit this escape button and leave the stage instead of waiting until you died, which is very nice. But I don't know how exactly you get this. Usually when I'm playing this game and I get to a certain high level to where I have a lot of things, this naturally comes out, so I don't know if they give it to you like after you've beaten a certain number of the bosses, or I don't know exactly what. But all right, so let me start playing. The Peacock stage is right here. What's so awesome about this Peacock stage is there's a time. They're timing you essentially, and the faster you beat the stage, you actually get ranked. You see, like right here, it's gonna say S for special, and then you have A, B, and C. A meaning you did great. B meaning you were a little bit slow. C meaning and I forgot how exactly it works. I don't know if you get a B, you have to redo the stage. C, of course, you have to redo it or something like that. If you get an A, then you don't. You can move on to the next stage. So it's like a report card kind of. You don't want to have to repeat it. And so right here, because I got an S special, meaning I beat it real fast. You were supposed to get an item, but I already got the item. The item would be like around here or somewhere. And since I already got it, not a problem. Second stage gets harder, and it's the same thing. So anyway, you just have to be able to go through this as quickly as possible. You can actually take a hit, but the main thing is as long as you play the game in a very fast amount of time. You see, I got another S right there. I try to play perfect to where I don't get hit either. The next stage, if I'm not mistaken, is ultra hard. It gets like much harder. So anyway, so I'm gonna escape before I embarrass myself. Like I said, I'm not a good player. I'm not even gonna pretend. So let me just continue without saving. Let me show you another interesting stage. So that's kind of a unique stage. Every stage kind of different. Oh yeah, this stage right here is a nice change of pace, not place, pace. Because you see, it's like a shooting game. You see, and you could do this kind of thing. Whoops, and you can fire along. And so, I thought this was very nice that they did this. Just to give you a completely different style of game right here. It's almost like two games in one. So it's also really pretty hard. You're gonna see me die like crazy here, but anyway, it's really fun. So there's not a whole lot to say about that stage other than it's completely different and a nice change of pace. Now there's some stages that are pretty easy, and there's other stages that are pretty hard. And then there's kind of fun ones like this one right here. I think is pretty fun. This is the owl guys stage, and it's some sort of like basically like here you see I'm just gonna cheat through. It's like a city in the air, and then you get these cool armor thingies right here, and they can also charge weapons and blast them, and obviously when you're in this thing, you're not going to take the hit. The suit is going to take the hit for you, so it's pretty cool like that. And at any moment you could come out of the suit as well. So once again, it's a nice thing going on. Let me pause it right here, and you can see because of those extra energies that I got while my life is full, you can see that the first energy tank is starting to fill up just a tad bit right there. So that's how that whole thing works. I think that's very creative. I like that idea very much. Let me just pop out here. Overall, like I said, this game is, if you know what to do, this game I think is relatively short. Like once I got the armor and stuff, and I was just trying to beat it, it really didn't take me long. Provided that having this ultra armor is like, you're super powerful. Overall, the game, like I said, seems a bit short. Especially compared to something like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but maybe that one is notoriously long, and maybe that's not a fair comparison, but it is that way. I also feel that The reason why I liked Mega Man is because I like Castlevania, which is something I have yet to review.